Hey guys, today we just went shopping and we picked up the new Jockey Wheel. So we're going to swap these over. What we got a socket set, a knife and a jack stand. Alrighty, first job, let's get into it with our knife. Holy heck, this thing weighs a ton. Let's put our wheels on first. So, we're going to take this axle out. Right, we are going to, actually that's going to go through there. We're going to have one washer, one bearing, one wheel, and feed that through. We have a bearing here, another washer. Alright, do yourself a favour and fit your bearings into your wheel before you try and do this step. So that's set up, this one's set up. Now I need a washer here. So let's see if we can do this without dropping it. Alright, this is actually a little bit fiddly, but basically we've got a bearing and a washer this side, bearing, washer, bearing, bearing, washer, and then we just got this bolt. So it's a 19mm that side and an 18mm this side. So I didn't bring a spanner with me, so I'm just going to use this breaker bar on one side and my ratchet on the other side, and I'm just going to do this up. Alright, we don't want to over tighten them because we want these wheels to roll fairly smoothly, but we don't want any play in them, so I'd say that's probably alright. We might even just back that off half a turn. Yep, happy days. Alright, we should be just about ready to start putting it on the van then. Alright, so what we want to do now, we want to stick it on to a jack stand while we remove this. So hopefully this one will reach if we go right down. It's going to be close. Oh no. Alright, let's go back up. Alright, we made this little tool. It's a little bit bogan, but it'll work. It's cracking a bit. Alright, what we'll do before we take all the weight off, we might drop these legs down on it. Alright, just because that's a little bit sketchy, we're just going to drop these legs down as well, just as a extra precaution. Alright, what we want to do before we take this off, we want to crack these nuts just to make sure that they're not going to be a pain once we go to do it. Alright, they're all cracked. So let's take the weight off this jockey wheel. Line that one right up. Now we're just gonna remove these 4 bolts. Put their washers back on, chuck them in case we've got to reuse them, but I don't think we'll have to. Now, out of habit, I always undo all my bolts in like a diagonal pattern. I mean, for this it probably doesn't really matter that much, but it's just a good habit to get into. That's that plate off. Chuck him down there. Right, once you take this one out, this jockey wheel's going to be full up and in the wind, so just watch your shins. We might just drop this jockey wheel down a little bit. Like that. So it's got no pressure on it, but it's sort of just holding itself in place a bit better. And where did I drop my tool there? Let's keep going. That feels pretty loose there. Alright, so now when you take this last bolt out, sort of hold this jockey wheel with, I don't know, one leg so it can't move on you. That's your final one of them plates out. And now the jockey wheel should just pull straight out. Drop him down there. Same deal. Chuck these back on here. And wishka. So then what we want to do, we're hoping these old holes will line up. So you just want to move that up and down till hopefully you can get these ones in. Oh, that was a fail. Oh, good golly. Got it. That's our 2 top ones in. Then we want to get these brackets that they've supplied. They're going to have to go on that one, I think. Like so. Now the new bolts didn't have washers, so we pinched the washers off of our old bolts. And we did have a couple of nuts, but I think I just dropped them. Here's one. We'll stick that. Okay, that's why they don't have washers. They don't fit. You can't put these washers down in there. They don't fit. So what we'll do, we'll pull these back, push the nuts right in, and then put them back up. Do these ones up. Oh god, that one's not going to fit a ratchet in there. wonder if they plan that. It's like a perfect size for your ratchet, just to sit in snug. So you just wanna do them up tight, snug, but not tight yet. Till we have them all in. Come on, you. All right. Alright, when you do these holes are all in different spots. So you just got to work out what ones of these holes line up with what ones of these holes. But basically that's your jockey wheel on. All we got to do now is just go around, tension all these bolts up, and that should nearly be the installation side of it done. So we're just going to snug these up now and yeah, go from there. Got to do the same thing, just a cross pattern, snug them all up. I reckon just give them a few good ugger-duggers. Tight as. Alright, I would say that is all she wrote. That is our installation done. Wheels spin nice, no play. These ones, we've reused the old bolts, that made life real easy. Now, this has a marking down here. If you want to move this around, you don't go past that. So, to line him up, we can do that. Now, if we pull this one down, this will drop the whole one down and just move it till it locks in somewhere there. And that gets this shaft further down. Right. Now that is starting to take the pressure. Alright, so now we're going to wind up those legs. We're going to take this jack stand out, and that's going to be our installation done. Alrighty, that is the finished product, and that is magnetic, so we can take that one off, chuck him up in that boot, and we won't lose him.